Hello there everyone, welcome to another great video game ideas not used video, GVGINU for short. As always, I'm Andre and it is a pleasure to share my thoughts with you. The video footage is not my own, it is property of Platinum Games from their game Bayonetta 2. There also will be, if this goes on long enough, a little bit of Bayonetta footage from the updated version of the game that is coming to the Wii U right along with Bayonetta 2. This video I've been wanting to do for a while, just to highlight some points as to why people should support Operation Platinum, hashtag Bayonetta to a million. Platinum makes quality games, and Bayonetta, the first one, was an awesome game, despite the fact that it didn't sell too great, and that is a shame because Platinum's games usually don't sell that well, and they make some amazing games. This game, the surface of it shows one thing, but if you dive deeper into it, you actually get to learn quite a bit more about the character Bayonetta herself, and it's intriguing and interesting, and on top of that, it's got some amazing Devil May Cry style gameplay, like the original Devil May Cry, I would say. It feels much more like that game than a lot of the sequels did. And it feels more like the original than even DMC did. And actually, that game really felt quite different, but that's a different point. Platinum puts quality work into their games. They're all about making their games enjoyable for the crowd, and they love making their games. You can tell that they love making their games because of the quality work that comes out of their games. I would really like to see that Platinum gets supported by the fans of the series. I don't see why somebody should be angry at them for taking a deal that actually helped the series survive, which was to go ahead and have Nintendo be the people that front the money for it. And I understand if you don't want to get a Wii U, fine, don't. But please don't complain about the game going to the Wii U. Goodness, Platinum has other projects that are going to other consoles. Just pick up those. Pick up those and support them. which is the point I'm gonna get to now. And a side note, I do think that Hideki Kamiya was a part of the original team that made the original Devil May Cry. I do not know for sure, but I remember hearing it somewhere. But here's a few things I would like for people to do, and I'm probably gonna just throw up the text on the screen really quickly for people to see. Sorry, it's gonna blur the video a little bit. Well, not blur the video, but cover the video a little bit. And while I'm doing this, I gotta look up some information so I can be correct in this manner. But people should go back, and if you really want to support Platinum, you want to support quality development and quality games, please take a look at The Wonderful 101. I know that this game got panned by the industry for tough controls and have it being difficult, but honestly the game controls perfectly. It's just that the movements are very precise and you have to take your time with what you're doing. You can't rush through it. If you try to rush through it, you'll screw it up. If you take your time and do what you need to do the right way, the game is amazing. It is awesome. And Platinum did that. I have a feeling they did that on purpose because they want people to take the time to learn the game and look through the game and explore it. I mean, it is basically a game about collecting 101 heroes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you kind of have to look through the game. So that approach was probably taken toward the controls of the game, and for me it feels wonderfully amazing. It is a great game. I mean, I haven't gotten too far into it, but from what I have played of it, I love it. And I'm going to go back and finish that game because it deserves to be played and finished. That's why I'm just looking into this, and I really think people should go back and support this game. So, Operation Platinum, I would say. Operation Platinum, wonderful gamers. Hashtag wonderful gamer. Hashtag Operation Platinum, hashtag wonderful gamers. If you would love to raise awareness about this particular game. I mean, I'm sorry, Doc Trey, I'm kind of slipping in a few things underneath there, but quite a few other people agree with this notion that we want to support Platinum. We want to show that we love quality development. Then we've got to go ahead and jump on it and make sure that Platinum Games gets praise and they get the deserved recognition and revenue for the quality that they put into their games. So, sorry, I got a little choked up there. And I'm fanboying for them because I enjoy very much the work that they do. Okay. Next thing is, because I know this is coming to the Xbox One, Scalebound. Oh, that game looks so amazing and fun to me. I'm ready to jump on it. But the bad thing is, the only reason I'm so much more interested in it is because I know Platinum is the team working on it, and I have to think about that, and it's because I know they make quality games. I'm not gonna BS. It's because I know they make quality games that I am very much behind the idea of supporting them by getting an Xbox One and getting Scalebound. I mean, I won't be able to do it right away because I have other financial issues to take care of in my own home. But when I do get my Xbox One, that is going to be one of my first pickups, is Scalebound. For those who have an Xbox One already or will be getting one in the near future, please go out and support that game, Scalebound. The hashtag I came up with that would be Operation Platinum hashtag Bound Dragons. I figured Bound Dragons because I'm figuring the scales are coming from dragons. I wasn't really paying much attention to where the story of the game went. I have to look up information on it, and I usually do, but I've been quite busy as of late. And that is going to be an amazing game. Another game that they are working on, which I know will be out this year, is the Legend of Korra game that will be hitting 5 different platforms. Microsoft Windows, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Xbox 360 and Xbox One versions of the game come out October 22nd, and the other 3 come out on October 21st. And being that Platinum Games is developing this, I'm all for it. I will definitely give this game a pickup. And I mean, I've watched a little bit of Legend of Korra. I haven't really gotten into it, so that's my fault. I should probably go ahead and watch it because I did like the Avatar: The Last Airbender. But that aside, I'm pretty sure that this game is going to be amazing. Again, it's going to be high quality. It's going to be fun. It's going to actually have a good story, and I think they have some of the writers from the show working on it. At least as far as the story. Don't know for sure. But either way, Legend of Korra is going to be a great game. On whatever platform you have to get it, please go ahead and pick it up. Because like I said, Platinum deserves the recognition. They deserve to have their games sell because they care more about giving a good and fun experience to the gamer than they do about banking off of them. And I appreciate that as a gamer, and I think more people should appreciate that as gamers. So the hashtag I came up for that was Operation Platinum, hashtag Korra's Legend. Korra's Legend. That was what I came up with for that. Short, sweet, simple, and to the point. If you want to support that, please do. And I think people should. Like I said, Platinum is a quality game developer. They make amazing games. And if you don't remember who they are from back in the day, They Platinum used to be Clover Studios for working for Capcom. They made Beautiful Joe and quite a few other games that were really fun. Beautiful Joe being the one I loved the most out of all of those. And gosh, I wish that series would come back, but that is beside the point. Uh, but I think I'm done there. But for more reason to support Operation Platinum Bayonetta to a million, I'm going to provide the Playhouse clip with them explaining the game and showing it off. So that's Nintendo's footage. I'm not trying to claim that, but there's no better way to give you a reason to purchase this game than allow the people who made it to do it for you. So this will be the last bit you hear from me. So thank you very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more of my stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. And please enjoy this video following. Thank you.
Hey folks, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm super psyched to welcome back onto the stage the folks from Platinum Games who are going to be giving us another deep look at Bayonetta 2. So joining me on stage also, I've got Raven from the Treehouse who's going to be helping out with translation. And I guess we probably should start out with an introduction for folks who haven't had a chance to tune into our previous segments.
じゃあまず自己紹介の方からお願いします。
ベヨネッタ2ディレクターの橋本です。よろしくお願いします。
So I'm director for Bayonetta 2, Hashimoto.
ベヨネッタ2のプロデューサーの黒田です。よろしくお願いします。
Producer for Bayonetta 2, Kuroda. Thank you.
今回ですね、昨日に引き続いて、別の新しいところをお見せするんですが、このツリーハウスライブのみでお見せする、どこにも見せてないんですよ。をご紹介するんですけど、それがどこで紹介されるのかっていうのをお楽しみに。
So today we're in continuation from yesterday's segment, going to be reviewing, seeing Bayonetta 2 a little bit. But actually, we at a Treehouse Live, or excuse me, Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 exclusive, we're going to be revealing something that we haven't revealed anywhere else.
Nice.
But we'd like to, for everyone to stay tuned to see in what part of the segment we're going to be revealing that.
では説明していきましょうか。
All right, let's begin.
こちらがショートヘアに、イメージチェンジした現代の魔女ベヨネッタですね。
So this is the modern witch Bayonetta with her new short hairstyle.
両手両足に装備した武器で格闘することができます。
And as you may already know, she uses weapons in both her hands and feet to do battle.
で今回は昨日と違って、まずは A セットで、そして次に B セットの武器。これですね。腕には両手に鎌、チェルノボーグという鎌をつけてます。
So what we wanted to show here is set A, which were the guns, and now set B, where these are new weapons. She's got a scythe in her hand.
これは長押しでライフルのように撃つことができるんですけど。
And by holding down the button using the scythe, it turns into a big rifle.
3ウェイのように刃が飛んでいく感じですね。
And using it as a scythe, it's got 3 blades on that.
で足についているのがですね、アンダインという火炎放射器です。
And on her feet are weapons called Undines. They're basically flamethrowers.
これは長押しでご覧いただいたら分かるように火炎がこうバーッと出てるんです。ただこの武器に関しては属性のチェンジがあって、属性を切り替えることで氷の属性に変化します。
So as you saw, by holding down the button with the Undine, you can blast hot fire. But this weapon actually has ability to change affinity. So what you see is fire, and now you see ice.
じゃあ進めていきましょうか。
All right, so let's move forward.
I love how these new weapons look.
いやもう見た目はすごいかっこいいですね。
これね、結構炎の属性を持った敵に対してもどうするのかとか、例えば敵が氷の属性だったら燃やそうかみたいな敵との攻防にも結構関係してくるシステムなんですよね。
So when we were creating these weapons, we had to think about not only the way it looks, but how enemies react to different affinities. It was a lot of thinking and conceptualizing involved.
で、あそこに宝箱がありますね。
So if you see, there's like a treasure chest here. It looks a little mysterious and weird.
これは今回から初登場する宝箱です。
And this is a new kind of treasure chest, starting with Bayonetta 2.
プレイを見てもらいましょうか。
So let's take a look at how it works.
これは次元の宝箱といって、あそこのパーツを集めることによって実体化してアイテムをもらうことができるという感じです。
So this is sort of like a dimensional treasure box where you're left with all the pieces of the box that you have to collect.
取れますかね
And to open the treasure box, so let's see if she can actually collect everything.
And I see you've got a timer going here as well now.
じゃあタイマーもあるんですね。
そうですね。タイマー時間以内に宝箱の破片を全部集めることで宝箱が実体化することができます。
So yeah, you have to collect all the pieces within the time limit to actually complete the treasure chest and open it.
And I really love the perspective when you're walking along walls like this and you look in the background, it's totally sideways with all the buildings.
こういった壁に立っているとき、背景を見るとみんな横になっているのはすごい面白い体験ですね。
そうなんですよ。これはベヨネッタは月が出てる時にはウィッチウォークといって壁に張り付いて自由自在に移動することができます。
So that's right. When the moon is out, Bayonetta can do what's called a witch walk and just walk on the ceiling or on the wall like you see here.
こういった部分もベヨネッタの世界観の中では面白い部分だと思いますね。天地がこう逆転しているような形で。
And, this is just another interesting feature in the world of Bayonetta, where up becomes down, right becomes left.
それでは次行きましょうか。
Yeah, I've been having so much fun running around on walls. As soon as I get to a section like this, it's like, oh, I'm just going to enjoy this for a minute.
壁に歩けると面白くて、それだけでも楽しいですけどね。
そうですね。いろんなところに行って、こんなところに隠しているものがあるとか、探索要素にも一つの魅力ですよね。探索する上で。
So it comes in handy and comes into play when you're actually looking for secret items and whatnot. You can find things in weird corners that you wouldn't imagine finding anything.
Totally.
出てきましたね。
And here we go.
Yeah, I love this guy's design, by the way. Especially with those arms.
いやこのデザインがすごいですね。特に腕がものすごいですね。
いいところに気がつきましたね。腕を見てもらったら分かるんですけど、炎の属性ですよね。だから先ほど説明したように新しい武器で火炎放射器がありましたけれども、炎の武器に対しては氷の属性で攻撃するとより大きなダメージを与えることができます。
So yeah, you actually bring up a good point. If you look at his arms, he's got you can tell that he has affinity to fire. So by using the opposite affinity, ice, you can damage him even more so.
So how long did it take to nail down this angel's design?
このデザインに確定するにどれくらい時間かかったんでしょうか。
僕これ今回前作ではディレクターがいて僕はデザイナーとして天使のデザインをしてたんですけれども、今回僕ディレクターで僕デザイナーなんですね。なので鏡の前の自分にこう問いかけるようにこれでいいのかみたいな。
So in the last game I was the designer and there was a director, but this game I'm the director and there's a separate designer. So I kind of had to look at myself in the mirror and say, as a designer, does this look okay? And as the director itself, I need to tell myself, yeah, I think it looks okay. It was like talking to myself.
Yeah, we haven't really discussed that too much, but it's really interesting switching roles like that on a project where you've had a long relationship with Bayonetta in a certain role, and now you're really switching things up and getting used to that new position in the development team.
そうですね、開発として、ディレクターからごめんなさいグラフィックデザイナーからディレクターになると、すごい面白い変更ですね。
そうですね。デザインをする上では結構悩むというか難産でしたね今回。すみません、先ほどちょっと一瞬敵が凍ったんですけれども、ああいった形でかなり大型の敵でも凍らすことができるんですね。
So as you saw a little bit earlier, Miss Kuroda was able to actually freeze the enemy. So even larger boss enemies like this can be frozen.
でその凍ってる間によりコンボを叩き込めるといった形になってます。
And while they're frozen, you can get in a lot more combos.
Oh, he's down.
いいですよ。でああいった大型クラスの敵に対してはああいう風に大魔獣召喚で敵を倒します。
And for high level angels like this one, she summons higher level demons to finish them off.
これ昨日も言ったんですけど、魔獣だけではなくてよりいろいろな魔獣が登場するんですけど、言えないんですけど 登場するので、そのあたりも注目してもらいたいところですね。
You know, as I mentioned yesterday, all different, not only that demon, but she summons all different kinds of demons. So that's something to really look forward to. I mean, we're not showing everything here, but
Yeah, it's just like I hadn't noticed this before, but when she's got the scythe out, it's almost like claws, 3 separate ones moving.
それでこの鎌が出てる時、本当
はい
鎌の刃のとこが牙のようにこう少し動いてるのが面白いです
Running
ね
around。as a panther, so
そうな
fun.
んですよ。あれは悪魔を封じ込めているんですね。悪魔の魂を武器に封じ込めてロダンが作った武器なので、実はあの中に悪魔がいるんです。
So actually, all of these weapons are, they actually have a demon sealed inside of them, and that's why they kind of have this almost a life of its own.
でこれがですね、今回初登場するライバルの仮面の賢者ですね。
And this is this game's rival, which is the masked sage.
でここなんですが、なぜベヨネッタと少年を狙っているというか攻撃しているのかっていうのは非常にストーリーに大きく関わる部分です。
And you know the reason why he's trying to attack Bayonetta and this child plays a big role in the storyline.
I know there was a lot of speculation about him. We kind of teased him at the end of last year's E3 demo, and people got really excited about who is this guy?
いや去年のトレーラーの最後に出てきたので、皆さんもすごいこいつは誰なんだろうという話題になったと思いますね。
そうですね、見ていただいたら分かるんですけれども、この仮面の賢者は時間を止めたり、持ってる薙刀ですね、薙刀を主な武器として時間を止めたりとか瞬間移動したりっていう風な攻撃をします。
You know, so the masked sage here, as you'll see, he has like this halberd-like weapon that he uses as a main attack, but he also does attacks like stop time or also even summon angels.
今みたいな形ですね。
And
時
just
間を
like
止めて
that,
ま
he's
す。
able to kind of stop time.
And I love how Bayonetta is so cool under the pressure here. It's like, you know, time stopping, super powered dude, grabs bullets out of the air, no problem. Still smiling.
いやさすがベヨネットです。こんなすごい敵に対してもクールでいるんですね。
そうですね。
Oh, that side is cool.
でかつベヨネッタがあえて魔人や魔獣を召喚するのと対照的に仮面の賢者はより神のものを召喚して攻撃してきたり天変地異を模した攻撃をしてきます。
So just like Bayonetta, as I mentioned earlier, just like Bayonetta can summon demons, the masked sage can summon angels like this, and also use elemental weapons like fire, like you saw earlier.
このボスバトルに関してはどんどんこういったようにシチュエーションが変化していくんですね。
And regarding this boss battle scene, the situation constantly changes.
しかも後ろで召喚し合った者同士が戦いつつ自分たちは前で戦う。
So it's just
ただこれがね連動してるんですよ。これコンセプトは連動という形でただの背景ではなくて手前のプレイヤーの戦況に応じて後ろの魔獣たちが影響してくるといった形になっています。
So as you can see here, there's two layers of fighting going on. In the front, there's Bayonetta and the masked sage, and in the back, there's the two summoned or angels and demons that are fighting. And it's not just a moving background in this case. What happens in the background changes depending on the battle situation between Bayonetta and the masked sage.
Come on, fiery demon dog. Get him. Just watching the background is so intense. I feel like it would be hard, like, if I was playing this game, I'd be so focused on the battle in the foreground, but being able to check out what's going on in the background here, I'm going to have a blast. I think someone else play too.
So yeah, as you saw here, like you just mentioned, what happened was Bayonetta made a big strike against the masked sage, and now the demon in the back was able to make a strike against that angel as well.
Yeah, doggy, go!
さらにですね、ここからまたシチュエーションが変わっていくんですね。
And then it looks like the battle's wrapping up, but it's just changing.
今度は地上から空中に。
And now from a land battle, it becomes an aerial battle.
でやはりこのクライマックス シチュエーションなんですけれども、やはりこう後ろが派手なことが行われてて、手前に自分のこう操作したプレイヤーがいる。ただ見にくくならないようにっていうのはすごくこう注意して作った点です。
And as you can see, there's so much action and climax going on in the background, but we really made sure that the action that's happening in front is very clearly visible, then it's easy to see.
ここでも同じようにこう後ろで戦っている、マダムバタフライと戦ってこう魔獣と、神なるものですね、聖なるものの戦いはああいったようにこうプレイヤブルインタラクティブに影響してきます。
Like I mentioned before, now it's Madame Butterfly fighting the angel, and like I was saying, whatever happens in the battle between Bayonetta and the Masked Sage, it's reflected in the battle between the angel and Madame Butterfly.
マダムバタフライの全身を見れたのは初めてなんですよ。
And this is probably the first time we've actually shown Madame Butterfly in her entirety, her body and everything.
前はデザイン画だけしかなかったんです。
Initially, there was only just a rough sketch of it.
Generally, all you see at one time is maybe like a hand or a foot as she's helping out. It is very cool seeing her in all of her glory fighting here.
そうですね。以前は手とか足とかだけが見えてたので、こうやって全体的に見えるのすごいです。
そうですね。しかもこうスケールが見ていただいたらわかるんですけど、大きさがやはり魔人や魔獣たちって大きさを自由自在に変化できるんですね。だからそれぐらいのこう魔人を召喚しないと倒せないっていうような今回強力な敵ですね。
So the demons, they can change shape, but change shape and size. But she had to summon a demon so big just to get this battle, just to defeat the sage here.
And getting a sense of scale, the buildings in the background, it's pretty teeny back there.
シチュエーションが変わってもう顔ボコボコになってるんですけど、
So as you can see, the angels pretty much had it with
Yeah, it's a little gnarly.
拳のところがこう尖ってるんで、あれでこうあんだけ殴られるとああいう顔になるかなっていう。
So she's got like thorns on her knuckles. So this is what I figured he would look like if he got pummeled by those hands.
Oh yeah, you don't mess with that butterfly.
そうね、マダムバタフライとは敵にはしたくないですね。
そうですね。あんなで殴られたらどうなるかとは想像したくないんですけど。
I don't want to even imagine how painful that is.
No.
コッパみじんになると思う。ここまでがですね、ショーフロアでも体験していただけるんですが、